Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jars, aka Jokes and Random Shit.
Jokes and random shit.
We here to take the top off the conversations that we have every day from the couch to the mic. I don't know what's happening right now.
He's in Texas. You sound like, I'm sorry.
All right.
We having a moment, bro.
Folks love messing up my intro. All right. It happens when you had a guest. See, the bad thing is not only was she our first guest, but she's also a returning guest now.
Yeah, man.
And she's already on the bullshit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cece is here again.
Cece's back, baby.
Let's clap for that.
Cecily Gooden in the house. Hey, you all. How y'all doing?
We don't need to hear the whole name. Just say
They
Cece.
do because that's my stage name. Y'all got to look for me, baby. I'm on Tubi.
Speaking of stage.
And Amazon Prime.
How was it? Because Cece or Cecily, it doesn't feel right calling you Cece. I'm going to call you Cecily.
That's fine.
So Cece has a rap song, or actually a couple songs out.
I do.
How was it performing at a strip club?
You know what?
Why are you laughing? She really
But
did.
you know what's so
No,
funny?
I know. I seen the clip.
Oh, I was
Y'all
like,
know
I've seen it.
I've never been interviewed before. So, like this.
oh, okay.
So nobody asked me any questions about like this. So this is fun for
really?
me.
You're not that interesting.
Ain't that crazy?
Oh, man.
No, it's because they just
You
they
heard
wag.
that?
I heard that. I heard that. People they be hating when I come around. Nobody be fucking with me for real.
Well, no
So I've
haters
never
here
got a
at
chance to
Jars.
talk about this out loud.
Okay, go ahead.
It was an experience because it happened so fast. Not only did I write, record, and shoot a video for a song all in 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
About not even a whole 2 weeks later, I'm performing on a stage that I've never performed singing before. Like I performed as far as plays, and so at the strip club, there was a lot of people there, and I had to dance up on the stage, and I didn't practice what I was gonna do or anything. So being up there, it was different. Like I remember, I was sober too, and so I had a little top on, whatever. And I just got into it. I was dipping and dabbing. My boob popped out, which is fitting for
At the strip club.
at the strip club. It's fitting.
At the strip
But my
I guess, yeah.
homegirl was like, while I was still performing, she was fixing it for me. While she was fixing it, I was still rapping and shit. They throwing money or whatever. My homeboy was throwing money or whatever. You know, it was a thing. It was an experience. I performed at the strip club twice because I went back for a competition like 2 weeks after that.
Did you win?
So I was part of the winning group. It was supposed to be one winner, but because they didn't get a lot of people there, they didn't just have one winner to win $500. They split it to the best five. So it was really, but it was like a top two. And this guy, he was in competition with me, y'all. It was real. This rap shit is real. And he had his people or whatever. And while I was up, because he wanted to go last, and I was last. So he asked me, could we switch? And I said no. And he got mad about it. So he had his people loud when I was performing. And because I only had two girls, that's all I needed. Because, baby, I stole the goddamn show. And to the point, what they were doing
Yeah,
didn't
your titty
even...
was out.
What they were doing... No, not that one. My titty wasn't out on this one.
Okay.
What they were doing wasn't nothing. I put on the whole show. I'm rolling around on the floor. I'm doing all... Like, I'm on, getting up on the stage. And so they tell me I would have won the whole thing. Period.
You rolled around on the stripper
Yeah, that's like the
floors?
pink one. Yeah, the stripper dance.
All
stage.
the coochie juice on the floor, and you
they
rolled
cleaned
around
it.
in
I
coochie
did.
juice?
I guess so. I mean, it was clean. They cleaned the stage.
They don't clean the floor. They
No,
clean
not-
the pole.
Steve, when the last time you been in a strip club? What
Hey.
what coochie juice are you talking about?
Right.
Coochie juice.
That's on the floor.
Listen, if you,
that's
ever
why I
go
don't
to
like.
day
That's
shift,
why I don't like strippers dancing on me though, because I don't like that. I don't want nothing flying about it there.
What's gonna fly out of
a
it?
penis?
I don't know.
What the hell?
That's just nasty. And I know somebody who said that they had a
Steve.
stripper that was on his lap and it was wet, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, no,
I mean,
don't-
isn't that a good thing though?
not for me. I don't want that. That's something I'm not into.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I went to a strip club was day shift, so
Oh, I wasn't invited for my birthday.
it was.
Anyways, but yeah, it was an amazing experience. Thank you for asking me that. I was a rapper. I became a Grammy performing rapper for a couple of weeks. That was a nice run.
Again, there's no cap on Jars. That's one of our main rules. We're not just going to sit here and lie. Like, I want you to talk about yourself, and I'm very happy that you were able to perform, but you're not a Grammy artist.
I'm just saying,
Yet.
it felt like it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm saying I turned into one like overnight. It was like
You didn't turn it into. You had a
was.
feeling of.
Why are you trying to take me down?
I don't know, man.
I'm not.
I don't know.
Damn, Javon.
That's your man.
Like, no,
That's your man's.
This is your friend.
Wow.
Like why he had to write me. Listen, I want you to know, don't ever think of yourself that high. You giving yourself way too much. You are not. They tell you all the time to speak who you are in existence. And I'm over here like I'm gonna grab you an artist, and he's like, but you're not.
Cece, come on, man. Remember the last time he was on here, Steve was trying to take your shine too, man. He starts shitting on everything you say.
I didn't.
That's just Steven. That's just what this nigga does.
I'm seeing.
I just try to keep her grounded.
You a certified hater.
Absolutely.
He is, because he's my biggest critic when it comes to music. Like even though I only have 3 songs that's public, I have a whole list of other songs that I've never released, and he be like, yeah, he be doing the most.
I'm the realest friend you got because I'm always going to tell you the truth.
He think he my A&R at this point.
Exactly, because I ain't led you astray.
I snapped on that last song though.
Exactly.
Snapped on that,
and we talked about that, right?
We did.
Okay.
Period.
All right, I'm here. I'm here in support of you.
I became a rapper. It's very.
I don't know either. I mean,
You woke up one day.
I remember. I just looked at my phone one day and Cece had sent me a link.
You heard the song,
and I turned this thing on. I was like, "Since when the fuck you start rapping?"
With a whole video though. That's what
had a whole video and everything. I was like, "Okay."
It was so random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty cool at it.
Listen, you are.
Thank you.
You are pretty dope.
My props.
All right.
Thank y'all.
And you know what else is pretty dope? Turning up on the weekends to music and everything too. And I had a funny thought because I don't.
What thought you had?
Hey, I'm about to start treating you like this.
Like, okay,
so,
this nigga here.
I don't drink anymore.
What?
I don't smoke. I've been a non-drinker smoker for 8 months now.
You haven't had a drink in 8 months?
Yeah, sober, completely sober. I need one of them coins or something. Nothing. So, but
can people drink around you?
Yes. So I still do that.
I'm taking a flight.
But the funny thing is, I feel like an old man now because I get tired. Still, like I was drinking if I go out or hang out with folks, and I just almost randomly end up falling asleep places. What's y'all favorite top 3 places that you fell asleep drunk?
You see me fall asleep plenty of times, many of times.
Don't say it like that.
Sober or not, I'm gonna fall asleep. But I'm saying I fell asleep under y'all table at the game night. I done fell asleep. I'm always asleep. No, that's
I said. But
that was funny though.
Where's your top 3 favorite places to fall asleep drunk?
Number 1 is when you're saying my favorite places.
Your favorite place.
So I was gonna say Cecily. One of Cecily's favorite places is when she fell asleep under that table at that game night. She was out. Out like a light.
We were literally playing games still, loud as hell, and she's like,
"I'm gonna find me a nap." Actually, gatherings. If we're at gatherings and it's like that,
would you fall asleep at all your friends' houses?
Yeah,
because there's certain friends I have where
yeah, I fall asleep. If kids running around, I don't hear nothing. I'm asleep.
I would. Those friends, you need to let them go.
Nah, they're my homies.
But you don't trust to fall asleep,
right?
Oh no. I'm a little bougie when it comes to places I rest my head.
I done fell asleep at the bar.
What?
Don't let us have a booth.
You know the craziest place I ever fell asleep? Coney Island drive-thru at the window.
You sound like that boy. That's why y'all got.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it was a story we talked about.
Good for falling asleep in the fucking parking lot.
How'd you fall asleep at the Coney Island drive-thru?
So dangerous.
I was already drinking before.
I fell asleep at White Castle.
And I was drinking and driving, which you shouldn't do. All right.
That's true.
And I literally got to the window, made my order.
Damn, you was there.
And they was taking a long time. And then next thing you know, all I hear is, "Sir." Sir. I'm like, what? She's like, you've been asleep for about 10 minutes. I was trying to let you get a little nap in. I was like, oh, okay. Oh my God, thank you. Lord. Where's my food in my cart, though?
Yes, or getting off work, I've been tired and fell asleep at McDonald's line for a while, nod off or whatever. But I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm going to sleep. So
fell asleep at a red light.
I was asleep at work.
I never fell asleep at a light.
I
never fell asleep in my car behind the wheel besides the Coney.
On the line at work. Well, not on the line. We were like on downtime.
First off, y'all,
I'm curling
all y'all
up.
that work in the plant, y'all fall asleep on the line, literally. Like y'all just find spots.
Well, people
in the
be
plant
people
to
be
fall
drink.
asleep.
Other people, not myself. I don't do that. But other people be drinking on the line at work. Speaking of work,
I've never met so many drunks who be at work.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sober.
I'm not
at
saying
work.
you. I'm just saying.
I have
folks.
friends that drink all the time, every day.
Like bottles at work.
Time. Yeah, and like the little strawberry Hennessy that I heard that my friend sells.
And y'all got flavors.
Yeah.
Y'all selling drinks at the plant?
Silence.
I was about to say,
Silence.
Don't snitch on the.
That's what I heard.
On the girl.
That's what I heard.
Yo, what was your favorite place, boy?
To fall asleep drunk.
Or what was your favorite moment, maybe?
Man, I would fall asleep everywhere.
I don't
really have. I don't even have. I mean, I don't even have like a
that's-
favorite. Who says
Me.
falling asleep drunk,
Me.
and then you'll be like, I love passing out drunk. I just love
I fell
it.
asleep on a boat, knocked out. While everybody, this is a small boat too. I'm just with chips in my hand. These chips actually.
Man,
Listen, my couch and I developed a real strong relationship when I was drinking heavy. It never felt
8
more
months
comfortable.
without alcohol. That's crazy.
I'll say my bed.
I never made it to my bed.
I'll say my bed.
I hope I never have to go to AA because
I was close.
it'd be so tempting to be around other people that can drink. Like
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I always ask people like, "Are you okay though? Like, can I drink around you?" Okay.
Well, I think that's decent of you to actually like ask somebody, "Oh, can I drink in front of you? Is that okay?"
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people who are like struggling with
Yeah,
that.
they
But
are.
as that
Really
person
struggling.
too, it's also irritating at times. Like once you get used to it and not drink for a while, it's like I'm not just because
you bad as hell.
No,
Yes,
no. It's more so because that's my personal choice. That doesn't mean I'm telling you not to live your life. Like I still want you to
Sound
live.
like you've been through hell and back.
I have.
And it's like, I'm not telling you how to live your life.
Listen.
What I'm saying, where I am at in this place in my life at this time.
Y'all don't understand the clarity that you get when you just like sober all the time.
Damn, see how much you were drinking.
I was borderline alcoholic.
Oh shit! I dated an alcoholic for 6 months. Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Were y'all around for that?
Probably. I probably was.
The one that lost his car. He was in love for a good 6 months. He probably don't even remember the relationship.
Lose your car.
I should have known. That was at the start of the relationship.
That's a red flag.
I
How
thought
you
I
lose
was
your
cute.
car?
That's not a red flag. That's an
I
automatic
helped him,
ejection.
and I helped him find it.
I lost my car.
He like, I know I left myself clues. He had to call around the people who he talked
I
to
left
last.
myself clues. Who is this nigga?
That nigga.
What?
He left bottles on the way to where he was going.
He left bottles like breadcrumbs.
Remember that was the one I was with for 6 months after the boy. That's who I left. God rest his soul, Brian for.
Yeah. I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember this cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He don't remember me.
He don't
He's so
remember you
drunk.
because he was drunk the entire
Okay.
time.
You don't remember the whole relationship. I was with you at one point.
Hey
Yeah.
Steve, but listen, man, I don't ask people. If I'm a drink, I don't ask people. Like, oh, is this okay? Whatever. I just do it.
You just gotta be
Are you
strong enough to
serious?
take it.
Yeah, I don't. Why? Why should I ask you? Why am I making this about you?
You gotta be strong enough to take it.
If you're strong, look. If you're
With the chip in your head.
if you're strong enough to go ahead on your journey, you'll be strong enough to remove yourself from any temptation.
You hear me?
But it's so funny because once you stop drinking, like everybody knows me for a few things when I'm drunk. I'm buying everybody shots. I'm always dancing. I don't stop moving. Like, and I'm also going to disappear at some
You're
point.
not buying the shots now that you don't drink.
So here's the thing: it was weird because
So he's not buying the
I
I
don't think
went.
he's buying it. No, I don't
Okay.
think he
Can I
is,
answer
no.
the question?
Oh, go ahead, please.
God damn, y'all gonna answer it for me?
I mean, we already did.
I
We
had
said
I had
it's
more.
tired of y'all
I had
asses.
pressing questions about
Pressing.
like.
Hey,
Press
I hope
wanna-
y'all really
like-
enjoy this episode because this is Cecily's last.
That's what he said.
I did.
I hear that all the time.
But oh wow. But no, I felt weird one day when I went out with my friends and they were just like having a great time. I was like, you know what?
You need to
I'm
be
gonna buy
friends.
y'all some shots
need to be
because
friends.
and you know it's weird or it's funny. I had the bartender pour me a Sprite and then put a little bit of cranberry juice in there just to make it look like
you got something going on. You know what's crazy? And I don't
People
even
do that.
I don't have to have a drink to have fun, right? I used to be even before I was drinking.
I don't now.
I was the girl that they used to think I was lit off of something, and I would just be sober as hell. Like, I ain't start even smoking. I puff and go. I'm looking. There's no camera up there. I puff and go. At one point, like there's a camera.
I wish people saw the head gesture you just made towards the wall.
Right, we can't even. There's no camera here, Cece. There's no director. There's no scene. There's no script supervisor. Nothing like that.
She is too used to being in front of a camera.
My God. She's sitting here. She's blocking, pointing. If I wish y'all could see that.
Just to let y'all know, she's an actress as well.
Man,
And a writer.
man.
I just really, and I'm still pointing. There's nothing up there. The light is just okay. But anyways, I just like having a drink, but I know how to drink without. I know how to party without drinking, but I don't know. But I got to drink. So go ahead. I think I have more substance to add, but I lost it.
No, man. I think when you get to a certain age, it's cool. You don't have to have a drink. You don't have to be drunk to have a good time.
He got kids now. He's not drinking. That's crazy.
They the reason why I should be drinking more.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, you got socially drinking. Like, you go out, you'll have a drink. We out, we have a drink, or whatever.
That's mainly what I was.
Right. Or you just that person at the crib, just downing fifths of liquor, just to do it.
You know, when you go to work, if you want to put a little Crown Royal vanilla in your vanilla iced coffee,
whatever. We've been
snitching.
We've been there. We've been there,
who
man.
said that was me?
Used to you know what I'm saying? Put a little Jack in the apple juice.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, call it
I
apple
never
Jack.
liked apple juice.
The apple juice that come out the glass.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's the only one.
I don't like apple juice. It looks like pee to me. I've been saying that since I
You
was
so
2.
immature.
I've been
man.
consistent since I was 2 years old.
You're so
I've been so
immature.
consistent about it.
You're proud of that?
I don't drink apple juice because it look like pee pee.
I told the doctor at the hospital, I said, I like urinate. I'll use the word urinate. I like that. You like
Do you
urinate.
have any juice? Yeah, we got apple juice. Ugh, you drink pee pee.
Like, it was nasty. And I just never, okay. Somebody was like, if your people
gotta
like
get over
apple
that.
juice.
You gotta get over that.
I'm about to say you better drink some water, bro. Your feet look like apple juice.
Look like piss. I ain't gonna drink that because it looks like wee wee.
Like, look, you got fucking infection. Your people over there.
Man,
Like, where
stop it, man.
I'm hollering.
Listen, speaking of that, oh no, actually that does not segue into that. But no, I know you was talking about working the plant having all these amazing things happening. You know, another thing that the plant is famous for is the relationships.
Oh, are they?
Woo. Woo. If you're from Michigan, period, you know what I'm talking about, or Ohio, or probably like plant people in general. All y'all just nasty, but a lot of y'all be dating up in there.
We do.
Do you feel like dating at work is a problem or
Yes.
creates an issue?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, man.
Does it matter what job you have?
No,
or
it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't, man.
I used to work at the hospital, and the guy used to be midnights, and he used to relieve me. And I would, every time we beat that, I'll throw the fucking clipboard.
He would do what?
Relieve me. Like, he would take my place.
Oh,
Damn
I thought
it.
you meant.
Yeah, because I thought that.
Damn it. I meant like relieve.
Jamal, I thought it was just being a bro.
Oh,
or
no, I thought
Okay.
I thought you were getting a happy ending. That's what I was thinking.
Sometimes that would have happened.
That's
However,
what I was thinking.
it's just like, now you get throw shit at him. I don't even give him a report about the patient. You figure it the fuck out on your own. And I used to get upset and things like that.
Oh, man.
It's
It's
so
too complicated.
It's so weird to me that people can't lead the emotional side to it. Like, I don't know if it's just because of today's times or just me, just necessarily. I feel like a lot of people get caught up on the emotional side, period.
Well,
when it
at
comes
the
to
plant,
relationships.
when you're at the plant, you're working there a good 10 hours a day
Right.
right now, right?
You're gonna be at work more often than you are, or
You are.
people you work with more than.
I used to
outside
think like,
folks.
well, if you're just working, why is it that why are you even have time to be around somebody? But
Right.
I see it. I made a plant video. I gave tips to the girls. I said, if he works for GM, have one, dude on the side.
And this was before she worked.
This is before I worked at the plant. And if he works for Ford, have one main dude and one for backup. You'll eventually be happy. Just gonna take some time to get there. I now added 2. Have 2
Yes.
for backup.
Tell them about your current experience.
Hold on, if you work for
Or tell
Chrysler,
'em
have
current
2 to
advice.
4, and stay prayed up, and have a CCW and enroll in anger management classes. So right now, what about Ford?
There's so much chaos in your relationships, dog.
I see everything. It's such a mess in there. It's so many things I see in there. Like, one dude, I think one dude got his girl left. He had a girl at home, but his girlfriend at work, she got transferred to another one or whatever. So then he, was feeling lonely. He was so down about it. You can just see it. He was so sad. I think he got a little new thing now though. But it's so many complicated relationships. Or I'll see the looks between people that you can tell that they smash and they were there staring each other down. That's what I see.
I feel like that's the plant is probably the easiest place.
I can't.
Ass. Like just walk around.
And I walk around wearing crop tops and leggings all the time, so I don't help. I do. I wear what the fuck I want to wear. I do what I want. I have CC privilege, so I'm the temptation.
Listen, man, I never worked with the plant, man. I like to think that the plant is probably like high school.
It is. Oh, I think it's almost. There's rumors on me that people put bodies that wasn't mine, and that was the most upsetting.
It's like
they put the wrong bodies.
It's like his own little community over there.
It is. It's like, bitch, don't put that. Got me over here. A regular worker.
Oh my! That's
the plant. Hey, the plant ain't nothing but The Sims, nigga. Stop.
It is. That's probably why I like it so much.
That's probably why you like it.
Shit, I love The
plant
Sims.
Ain't nothing but The Sims, man.
It's terrible. No, it's terrible in there. Like people, you can't even look at a nigga without it being a problem. It's just like, all right, everybody relax. But it's a playground. If you just, it's a playground full of everything.
Okay, the plan is where you
and
work.
they wear lingerie.
What?
The boys. Jogging pants. Things be swinging. You see me swinging.
All right, what else you got, Steve?
I was trying to try to be an adult and mature about this and ask. I know she works.
That thing poking today.
Okay,
I'm gonna get sent to meet the labor fucking around with me.
Sorry. Jars. We need to start doing that every time she got out of control. She's gonna start yelling at me.
Okay.
But no, I was gonna say you're also in another industry, the acting industry and everything like that. Would you date anybody from there?
Ooh, baby, no.
That's a hard pass, sir.
That's literally.
I feel like you have so many things in common and understand each other. So wouldn't that work better?
No.
Jamal, you have experience too,
Yes.
in the industry.
Yes, and in that arena as well. And I would say, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it.
You know what? I think if y'all in different entertainment circles, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Or maybe even a different class of things. Like, but I don't know. Like, I could right now in this Tubi world. Nah,
dog, listen, because the circle here, especially in the Detroit area, is so small.
It is, baby. I'll give
bruh,
y'all gonna want to tell about this thing.
Like stuff that you felt like it's never gonna come to light.
Yeah,
people know about things like that.
Y'all gotta start telling me that shit.
I was told I was a teaser.
Wow,
teaser. Probably because somebody I didn't give it up to and they was upset about it. But I'll take that rumor.
Jars.
I would just say, man,
teaser, not pleaser.
Keep business and pleasure separate, man.
True. But I understand how you can fall for someone by being with them all day.
That's exactly what happens.
That's what happens or whatever.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to fall in love with my co-star.
It's not all that's correct.
It's not. Okay.
She trying to have Angelina Jolie?
You know what I'm saying? I would love that. No, let me stop.
There's two sides to that coin. So being on both ends. Like, I've been in relationships with people who I was, I don't want to say this. So like in the show, we were quote unquote love interests, and then it sparks into actual relationship. And then on both sides, some go good, some not so good.
I caught one body, so I get it.
You're right.
You still got to work with each other.
But you still have to work with each other.
True.
Regardless of what's going on personally.
Y'all dared to make y'all money.
Right. But you still have to show up. You still have to go ahead, do the work, whatever scenes that y'all got to do, regardless of whatever is happening personally.
So if you're going to do that, I think you should also be careful who you're dealing with too.
That's true.
To see if they can take. I'm a person who can. It's at work. I can be professional. I don't let that stuff get involved in my work. So because I've only been with one person though, and that's what I do, and we have had to be, in the same circles, on the same sets before. You know what I'm saying? And it's perfectly fine.
You gotta be careful.
I'm gonna shade the fuck out of you though. However, we're gonna still get this work done. But I would not recommend it. But I am a person who I'm creating a new genre of movies, right? Okay. And I feel like the movies that I'm writing, because it's based off of my life, a lot of things, I think it should be called sensationalizing toxicity. Like sensationalized toxicity.
Sensationalizing toxicity.
Sensationalized toxicity.
So what does that mean?
Because how my life is I have toxic experiences.
Oh, really?
Oh my God!
I was so shocked by this.
The first time I'm hearing about that.
Wow!
Jesus!
It's the You guys are rude. Okay, y'all can kiss my ass, all right? But I try to find the beauty in those situations. So, and when I'm writing stories, I've realized like the stories that I'm creating and I'm writing are really toxic, but I'm trying to turn it into a beautiful love story at the same time. So I'm sensationalizing fucked up situations. So I feel like that could be my new drama. That's my new thing.
It's just your toxic nature. That's all.
I can't help. I'm not toxic though.
Well, toxicity follows you though.
Thank you. So you agree I'm not toxic. It just follows me.
I didn't say that I didn't think you weren't toxic. I'm saying that it follows you.
You guys said I'm toxic. I think it just I attract toxic.
Hey, Jamal, you got another topic?
Wow.
I do have another topic.
I was gonna say jars.
Jars.
That's the last time I'm coming here.
No, I do, and let's segue into something here.
I am toxic?
No, I mean, look. All right, I'll say this before we move on. I don't think you're toxic. I think that toxic things find you, but you have to sit here and think, if all this toxic stuff is finding me, am I toxic? I'm sure that's a question that you've asked yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not saying you're toxic. I'm just saying that if you have the awareness that some of this stuff is going on, that's just something that you got to work out with yourself. And I know that your therapy and everything like it. I don't know.
I stopped going to therapy.
You stopped going to therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still in there.
It's over.
No.
It's over.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, she probably was in there saying some stuff, and you probably like, you know what? I don't know where you got your degree from.
You feel what I'm saying? Talking about some. You seem so proud of this, and it's just like,
oh yeah.
You remember that? I'm just like, bitch, I am. You don't know what the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
And you not toxic though.
Segue. I'm with you when you're right.
Jars. Oh, I got you. Jars. Let's get it. All right. So one thing that I really like doing, like, is like getting on social media, and I feel like now it's kind of like really getting out of hand. Mm-hmm. Because at least for me, man, like if I'm sitting there and I'm just bored, I just find myself like in my phone, like I'm on IG, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, just scrolling. What do y'all feel about the state of social media? Like, what do you feel like social media has lost its identity, or do you feel like social media has gotten out of control?
Social media has become more so like what TV and stuff used to be. You know, when you end up watching a marathon of your favorite show or something like that, but now your show just doesn't end. And it's like newer versions of it every time. And I think we get to the point where we like scroll so much, especially with the reels and everything. It's almost like an instant gratification that I'm about to laugh, smile, be irritated, get some type of reaction. And my body is just like so used to it and seeing this stuff so often. I just want to keep going. I think it's pretty bad because like you can get lost so easily into it. It's a black hole.
Yes.
And I feel like the black hole just causes people to not be focused, talk about a lot of
people
dumb
be
shit.
talking TikTok to me. They speak TikTok language.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, have you checked out the TikTok shop?
That joke. And then I'm like, yo, you didn't see TikTok? And I'm just like,
and then it's like you almost scared you almost have FOMO. Like FOMO is a real thing. It's a real thing, yeah. And I feel like it's bigger now because everybody's like, you haven't seen that video yet? That 30-second video that was posted 2 months ago, no, I didn't see it because I was busy taking care of my child. I was busy working.
I work all day.
I was busy making money. Like you almost feel bad for doing the things or being responsible as an adult and not having time to look at social media for 3-4 hours a day.
What about you, CC? Like, what you feel like the state?
Well,
of
social media is definitely trash. However, it's like the curse, blessing and the curse, like it always, like the internet has always been. Yeah. It's like it's depending on what it is that you're doing. Like, luckily for me, I have like my explore page is filled with things that I like, so I don't get the chance to see a lot of bull because I know like I had got off Facebook for a minute because they were just posting a lot of graphic and terrible things. Like I don't want to see the shootouts, or I don't want to see. I don't want that shit in my spirit. It's bad. I go to bed watching Unsolved Mysteries every day. I don't need. I don't need no more in my spirit. Okay, but it can be like a rabbit hole. You go down or whatever. Some people don't be on it at all. I love to laugh, so it is like comedy relief. Right. But it can be distracting as well. You find yourself just on there surfing. So I think it just depends. But I mean, for like content creators, like it's a new way for like new comedians or new actors or to showcase like their talents and make jokes and make videos and stuff like that.
I get it if you actually got talent. Yeah, it's a great avenue to showcase your talent.
But it's also now you can be off of somebody else's talent.
It's the trends for me that I don't like about social media. Like the one what's the thing going on TikTok? There's a couple things, but the one where they like taping their phone to the ceiling or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like that joint.
I like that trend.
You like that trend?
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of wanted to do that.
I like the little ass shaking.
You see where we at?
Nasty nigga.
I like the ass shaking.
So you like ratchet shit though.
Right.
I'm a ratchet person.
Sometimes I would get in. I don't get involved too much. Yeah. Sometimes I may get involved, like the little dog that's confused as fuck. That black dog. You see that? Now that shit is hilarious. That was like looking like that shit's funny. Like I made like, one like that.
You got people with real talent on there. Like people who are like. There's this one guy that I used to watch, and I don't remember his name, but it was like this drummer who would drum like really fast, but only with like one stick. He was dope, and there's this other guy who was just like doing all these guitar solos to like random songs or whatever, like killing it. So you got people who are really talented, and then you got hoes. That's it. That's all that.
Being a hoe is a talent.
I got hoe, baby.
I
wish I go.
If I gotta watch another video,
wait. Cecily, what you say?
No, I was just like watch. What'd you say?
What'd you say? I got hoes.
Oh, yeah.
I got hoes.
Okay. If I gotta watch another video of just and there's that other trend where people are just like getting dressed.
Get ready with me.
Ready with me videos.
That's the dumbest shit in the world to me.
They like get dressed with me, and it's like, all right, and they go ahead and they get dressed, and then that's like the end of the video. Like,
and they just put a song on top of it.
Right. What's the purpose of this?
Well,
it's for attention.
Let me explain that. No.
Yes, it is. It's for attention.
I done had you guys on live with me while I do my makeup. Like it's like, hey guys, get ready with me.
That's different though, because you're online. You can interact. You can interact with them when they're online. They'll be like, "Oh, CC, don't use that one. Use this." Or I don't know if you use concealer, I think it's like influencers.
It's like, get ready to me, see what I put together. It's this a meme type of.
This thing. But it's a flex. It's a flex. Like people get on there, they be like, "All right, well, these, this is the hottest style right now. This is like whatever the smell good I'm wearing. I got this from Shein.
I think we had a particular age. I feel like if we were like back a little, like maybe a good 10 years younger, I think we probably would have definitely been deeper into it. Like imagine your college days with this era.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. But I'm saying like now the perspective that we have because we're at a certain age, we can talk about how stupid it is.
Yeah, but because it's hard for me to be involved too.
Yeah.
Even with the stupidity though, I can't understand. Especially the younger generation, because there's so much money.
Yeah, man.
And like, even if it's like the people who have talent, it's going to be long lasting.
It's so stupid.
But the people who just on there to get a couple dollars and get some sponsorships, they flame out or whatever. That's money you would never have had if you didn't put yourself out there. So at least you're
especially for the vines.
Yes.
Remember back then? I feel sorry for the ones that was actually funny back then.
Nah, Vine was different.
But no, I'm
ahead of
saying
its
like,
time.
imagine if Vine, you wasn't getting paid for that back then. And I feel bad for the ones who actually, like you said, have talent, or the ones that was actually funny.
And they had to put out YouTube comps just to possibly get paid off of that. But then you had to go to their YouTubes to even look at it.
Now you gotta go. It's so much to it, and the people who really is talented is not getting it. It's oversaturated. So it's
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think even like I say, even with the stupidity, I understand it because it's so much money, and I will never take anything away from a person who's trying to hustle and make a dollar. The only issue I usually have with social media is like giving up your self-respect. Like, I know I made a joke about I like to see the booty shaking and stuff like that, but really, like, if that's all you gotta offer is your face and your butt,
that's what I'm saying.
On your body, pretty much.
Because
that's whack.
As a creative,
it's nice to look at.
Now, social media talks about this too.
I'm still gonna follow.
We got social media for this right here will get chopped up.
Oh yeah,
and social media is huge as far as even talking about what you should be doing in a relationships. So that's like it's killing. That's the downside of like social media, like right now, because big opinions and people think this is how it should be and how it shouldn't be, and now that's making it hard for the people that are still single. And it's just
let me
curse.
speak to the single people too. Let me just say this one statement.
For me, you ain't drinking.
Stop letting these people tell y'all how to love the people that y'all love. This is your fucking life, your relationship.
Ooh, he mad.
Don't let people keep people out of y'all.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all up because next year the chapter of my life is called "Mind Y'all Fucking Business and Leave Me Alone." I don't know what's gonna happen.
What is this, like chapter 35, 36? What is it? What chapter?
Just mind y'all fucking business. Okay.
Because the show, the fucking chapter 28.
Dude, you
know that much.
That laugh is ugly.
So is y'all spirit, because y'all spirit ain't right. Your spirit's nasty. Your attitude is nasty.
Cap.
And I just want to say, can I say this real quick though? This is a post that described me perfectly as a Sagittarius. Mm-hmm. It says, as a Sagittarius, I flirt a lot, but in reality, I don't fuck with nobody. I think I'm just verbally a hoe. And I agree with that. I think that's who I am.
A verbal hoe?
Yeah. Like, because people think I'm a flirt anyways. So it's like, I flirt all day. I go home to my dog. So verbally, if I'm giving wholeness.
Do you think it's hard to date somebody who's extremely flirtatious, even when they're not intentionally trying to flirt, but just
then what is flirting then?
But so I used to get in trouble with previous relationships because they will call me extremely extra or too flirtatious or things like that. I'm just being me. That's just naturally my personality.
I think if you know your
and
guy,
plus and it was extra bad for me because I have a lot of female friends. So and that's why I disagree when Steve Harvey said you can't have friends of the opposites. I got friends I've been down and cool with for years.
That's fine,
decades.
but if they open the door, are you walking through?
No, and I'm not trying to smash. If I break up with
if one of your female friends opened the door, you're walking through one of those doors.
What do you mean?
Don't look at me, man.
What do you mean?
I'm saying if you have the reason why they say men and women can't be friends or it's hard. It's not that y'all can't be friends. I have a lot of male friends too haven't done anything. I can guarantee you if I'm open the door, they running through. Okay?
There's not one female friend I have, like genuine friend, where I'm gonna walk through the door. And if you mean walk through the door by smash, if given the opportunity.
I thought this was jars. We don't
I was
cap
just
here.
about to say that. I thought you just said it was jars. No cap.
We don't do no cap here.
Everybody gonna be honest.
Wow,
that's insane.
That's what that is.
I thought we came here to be real.
Wow.
We don't keep it real here.
I would not smash any of my female friends.
Yeah, this is chapter.
That's very integrous.
And like Jamal says, it's chapter 28.
First off, we're not going to end this episode.
I forgot where I was going with it because you threw me off with that lie.
Because you were saying bullshit.
You threw me off with that lie. What was I saying before that?
I don't know.
Fuck it, it wasn't important then.
But I feel him. I'm with him.
Buddy.
You said what?
What was the original? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
No, we was talking about female friends.
But before that,
I don't know. I'm on this topic now.
I had
And
something
I like this.
decent to say, but as for because smashing, it was something about that though. What was the top? What was the?
I don't know. You start talking about opening doors and stuff.
All right. Oh yeah, no, I
Trying to
remember.
transition.
I remember.
What was it?
Yeah. You was talking about female friends. If any of the female friends opened the door, you would go ahead and
Before
smash.
that,
We weren't talking about anything.
you
before
were
that.
because he brought up female friends.
Nope. We're not going backwards.
Oh, well, you know what? My tattoo on my arm says "Greats never look back." So
That was a great segue to something. If we had something right.
and speaking of greats never looking back, I'm not spinning the block on anyone. I just want to put that out there. That's what you were saying. You were saying to keep people out your business. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's and I was gonna say
Focus on y'all and what makes y'all happy. Yeah.
Because I just read this post and I said verbally I'm a hoe. Flirting, boom, I'm back. Because don't do that. I had a point
Flirting.
where I was going
Yeah, that's where we was at.
If you didn't notice, I intentionally was not trying to go back.
I know, but I intentionally wanted to go back. That was my intentions because I was done with
right. We
flirting.
gotta give our takes on that though.
You're a guest. A guest.
But I was answering
you don't control
question.
that shit
You
around here.
asked me a
This
question. I
death
never
row.
answered
Go
it.
ahead
This
and answer
death
the
row.
question.
I'm Suge Knight.
I can deal with
All right?
a man that flirt. I don't know. Come back to me. I don't know. I think if you know your dude, it depends on what type of flirting it is. Because what I do, people see me as a flirt. Y'all call me flirt, right?
Yeah.
Y'all call me flirt. But I feel like my flirting, when people think I'm flirting, I'm not flirting. If I'm flirting, like it's a flirt, that means I'm like being all bashful, and it's like
It's intentional.
It's
right?
intentional. Sometimes people will see me how I act or whatever, they think I'm flirting, and I'm like, I'm not. I don't want this person. I'm just it's jokes, stuff like that. And I'm especially when I'm single, just like the boy.
Well, that's because men are stupid, man.
But
we are
they are.
idiots.
We're so much more simple than women think.
What?
Yeah, we are, man.
No, you're not.
We are. We really are.
Okay, next segue. Bullshit on jars.
Hey man, can I give my take too on
Yes,
on the
please,
flirting
Jamal.
or whatever?
Please, Jamal.
I mean, what was the topic again?
You probably get in trouble for inappropriateness.
Would you date a woman that was flirtatious?
Well, okay, this is the thing. All right. So all jokes aside, I feel like if there's an understanding, right? So I would consider myself like to be like flirtatious, and I had to dial a lot of that back, especially when I got married. I had to dial a lot of that back, but it wasn't to be like, you're trying to smash or nothing. It was just always like, that's just me, because I was always like an outgoing person. I had a lot of female friends, and I just call it charming or whatever. I just I just do that. But it wasn't necessarily like the intention of like, oh, I'm trying to get on. And it wasn't until like it was brought to my attention, like, yeah, like it's seeming like it's too much to the point where some people might seem uncomfortable around you. So I was like, oh snap, I gotta kind of like look myself in the mirror and check that a little bit. But to answer your question, man, I think like if that's your personality, you're flirtatious, because I have dated women who have been flirtatious, quote unquote flirtatious, but like to Cece's point, they weren't doing that maliciously or anything or on purpose. It was just more or less like the personality. If you have that understanding, I think it's all right. But again, it comes to a point like when you're in a relationship, if flirting is one thing that your partner does not get with, and you're committed to that relationship, that's just something you got to stop.
I think that I'm just over here having so many breakthroughs in my life.
Look at you. She's having epiphanies over here.
You know what's happening? You know what's really happening? A fucking phone ringing. All right.
No, that's
here at Jars. We don't play.
Nobody
this
knew
shit.
it was ringing.
We don't play this.
Nobody knew it was ringing until you brought that up. Because I couldn't even hear it.
Unprofessional
I had it
right
down
now.
here. It's not like nobody can see us. Who I'm still pointing at nobody that's there.
You know what's funny? I'm only calling you out because you called me out one time when I was on your podcast.
I did. Why he been waiting to get that off?
People
be seeking revenge on me.
Right, exactly, right?
Like that was early, and that was early last year.
Yeah,
Listen.
bad intentions.
Oh, was that this year? I don't know. I just want to say though, real quick, I just thought about something. It's like, because I am running into men who have problems with the things that they describe they don't like describes me and my personality. Like they couldn't take it, and I'm over here like, damn. I did have a nigga who just, I used to be like, he don't care about nothing. But he just let me be me. Like, me flirting on the show or what people think or that's inappropriate. I don't know any guys that's out there that's like, will be okay with me. And I have to, that's why I'm single. I want to stay single until, I have somebody that's okay with me. That I'm not going to do anything or disrespect you or anything like that. And I'm not saying that I'm having epiphanies like, damn, I fucked up because I had a good nigga because he was all right. However, I'm sad because I'm like, damn, I want a nigga that care about what I do and be not monitored, but just on my ass, but not on my ass.
So you was doing it for
I don't
attention.
want that. No, I'm saying like it's like you don't give a fuck about what I do at all. Like nothing, but it's like, no, he's letting you be you because he knows you and he know that you're not gonna do nothing inappropriate. So I internalized. I'm learning things as I go along in life.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that.
I hate it.
Some point. Oh God.
So
some
sad,
points
though.
you gotta make sure. At some points you're not doing it for attention. Not saying you were.
I don't do anything.
I know
for
you
attention.
say you weren't, but you're
I
not.
just be myself.
You're wrong.
I don't. I just be myself. I can't help but get attention.
All
I
right.
attract attention. I don't do it for attention.
Jars. What's the word? Safe word.
Steve, you sound crazy just saying jars like that.
Jars. But no. But just understanding your partner too, because some people will take it some type of way that, oh, you don't care, but it's like, no, I trust you. And at the end of the day, I know you're not going to do anything malicious, like Jamal talked about, nothing crazy to where I have to worry about you. Now, if you rubbing on some dude's neck, head,
Yeah, like that's
putting your boobs on them all the time,
that's crazy.
it's then
It's
we're going too
disrespectful.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can be out here, you can still be yourself, but you don't have to just put your goodies on somebody's face.
Right.
If I put my goodies in somebody's face,
You gonna suffocate them.
that
They
we
can't
there for
I can't
a
breathe.
long time, not a short time.
You gonna be like, damn.
Choked out in the street. Calling for your mama.
All right, everybody.
Somebody put
relax.
some weights on my back.
Okay,
God
okay.
damn.
God.
And that was Jars.
Oh, we not closing out like that.
What is that, man?
You are the
Hey,
guest.
right, this is our show. How you gonna close?
Overstepping.
Because I feel like you guys should close it out that way. I'm just playing.
No. Jamal, you want to close this out?
I keep looking at.
Yeah.
There's no camera there. I just want you to
Cecily,
know I keep looking at it.
Stop
All right.
talking. Jars,
Yeah, man.
Jars,
I'm gonna close
Jars.
us out, man.
Crazy
Listen,
taxes.
CC, it's always a pleasure of you gracing the couch with us. Again, there's no camera here, so you don't have to be like all glamorous or whatever.
I'm so cute.
Yeah, man, and I just wanted to say this also, man, to all our jar heads out here listening. Hey, if y'all got a topic y'all want to hear us talk about, put it in the comments, man.
Is that the fan's name?
The jar heads, baby.
I love that.
You like that, huh?
You do? This is what we do. This is what we do.
I'm so excited
You
for
like
this.
Hey, man, listen,
Hey,
man.
Jar
man, whether
heads.
your comments are sour or sweet, we want to hear it all.
All right, I think when you swung for that,
You liked it. It's not bad.
Can you imagine stepping up to the plate with a bat and swinging to a ball that's thrown,
Hey, Cece, what's
but
your
the ball was a bowling ball?
what's your socials? Where can people find you?
CECE_Gooden on Instagram. I'm CC Gooden on TikTok as well. The link, if you go to Instagram and go to my link, it links to everything that I do. You'll find all things,
Including the podcast.
including the podcast, my
Lux
music,
Talk.
any updates on me. Eventually, I'm gonna put my Tubi links on there with my movies.
Yeah, man.
And she'll
Go
put
see
her
her stuff.
OnlyFans too.
Yes,
Yeah, whenever that starts,
What happened?
huh? Your OnlyFans. Whenever you get that.
Anyway,
off the
I've
ground.
been thinking about it, but you can catch me right now. I have a scene on Queen and Kings. Capture should be coming out soon. There's a movie called The Simp that's coming out as well. And we have a lot of good things. I mean, City Boys coming up.
City Boys.
I have a lot of things. Go ahead.
Yeah, check her stuff out, man.
Period.
Yep.
Check her stuff
I'm
out.
one of one.
And
I'm
One of
the
one,
only
right?
one.
and you can
Don't
check
even
us
waste
out
your
actually
time trying to compete
at
with
Jokes
me.
and Random Shit
That's
on
Beyonce.
IG,
Yup.
on TikTok.
Yup.
Say it again. I
on
was talking to
Facebook.
you. Say it again.
You was talking too much.
Go ahead.
Say the socials again,
I
Steve.
said you can find us on Jokes and Random at just Jokes and Random Shit.
Take 3.
You can find us at Jokes and Random Shit on IG, TikTok, Facebook. Where else, Mom?
Hey, man, you can find me at J Hines Comedy on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, IG, X, or Twitter, whatever you want to call that. Snapchat, your mama's cell phone.
If you looking for me, just ask your mama. All right, we out.